What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Like our blood clot again, you understand? Welcome back to the Troops and Saeed show. You get me? You lot know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You get me? Subscribe to the bro. All of that blood. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, no show on Friday. The bro was feeling under the weather, blood. You understand? He's getting better now, which is good to see, good to hear. You get me? But I don't know what's going on with your mic. It's moving mad, blood. It's like
zoot, zoot, zoot. 1 second. Yeah, you hear it out to come.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're back again for another ep, blood. You understand? A bit of a dead one today. You know what I mean? Liverpool are champions.
We're both morning today.
Yeah, we're both in the mud, blood. You get me? Liverpool are champions. 20 times. Liverpool. You get me? No more 20 times Man United, blood. You get me? I still got 49 undefeated, but 20 times has left the building, blood. You get me? Bro, I want to know how you're feeling, blood. You get me? Because this is it's as bad for me as it is for you, innit? Because we're finishing second, and them man there, like right now, it's looking like Liverpool are the biggest club in England, blood. You get me? Most league titles, most European cups, most trophies as well, blood. You get me? Obviously, they're level with you, but you know what I mean? Are Liverpool the big dogs now, blood? Have you lot been pushed aside into second like me, blood?
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, they've won the league. They've deserved it. They've been more consistent. And the table doesn't lie. The amount of trophies don't lie. They are the biggest club in England, you know what I mean, in that regards, bro. So I can't hide the fact. You know what I mean? A lot of people are doing coping with the whole 13 and 2. I'm not gonna do that because we sing 20 times, and we sing a reason because we've been winning trophies before 1992. So I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and come out and say, listen, you know, we've got more trophies than that, even though I think it was it beIN Sports or someone tried to do a graphic yesterday. And yeah, man, it's been coming. Obviously, we've been, you know, the realization of Liverpool in the league's been coming for a long while. You know, Arsenal drifted away, Man City were never in it, so it was kind of relying on Arsenal to win the league. And obviously that didn't materialize. Saka injury came in, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I still think for me Liverpool would have won the league, but that was a big kind of blow for Arsenal.
Were we ever really in the race?
I think I don't think there was a so-called race, but I still think Arsenal were in the title race, if that makes sense. Like Arsenal weren't like, it wasn't like, you see how Chelsea, we tried to force them into a race. They weren't ever really in the race. Whereas Arsenal were in the race, but it never felt like a race. You know, and that's the thing though, people. Like, you can feel like you're in the title race, but you don't feel like it because Liverpool have been consistent. They've only lost 2 games, bro. You know, and, you know, what, they were on 81 points. You know, I don't know how many points they're away from you know, in terms of like right 15. Now. 15. I mean, that's a big gap, bro. That is a big gap. How many wins is that, bro? Like, it's a lot of wins, bro, in that time.
12 draws for Arsenal.
12
we only lost 3 games. We only lost 1 more game.
Yeah. Draws have killed you, lot, man. But I always say draws are sometimes worse than losses, man.
They are.
Because if you get a lot of draws, you can bring you back with a couple of wins, bro. But once you end up drawing them amount of games, bro, it just becomes impossible, bro.
Say you got to run a 3 games, yeah. If you draw 2 games,
yeah,
and lose, and even if you draw 2 games and win 1,
yeah.
If you lose 1 and win 2, you got more points, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it?
You're better off losing than drawing.
That's what I always say, man. You're always better off losing, because at least you're going for it. There's an attempt for going for it. Like when you draw games, you always think like you haven't done enough. You haven't done enough, bro. And it's been a familiar story with Arsenal. They haven't done enough. you know, and they deserve to almost kind of like draw or whatnot. So I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like it's one of them where Liverpool can enjoy it, but like the rest of the Premier League need to be embarrassed, bro, because and even this included me, you know, including everyone, bro, should be embarrassed themselves because we've not done enough. We've not done enough to be as consistent. We've not done enough to be as ready as Liverpool tactically, keeping their best players, adding to your best players, you know, and like I said, they've not really bought anyone, but they've kept everyone. They've kept their shape. They've had injuries. They've had suspensions. They've had whatever. We've all had the same amount of excuses. Okay, you had the biggest one with Saka being out for that long, but like you were what 3-4 years in with your manager in a tighter race. Why were you not ready? Why were you not prepared to have backup replacement, Sterling, etc., etc.? But Liverpool, it's their day. Let them enjoy themselves. Let them have their fun, and that's what it is, bro. I always say with title champions, Premier League, you're never lucky, bro. You're never lucky because you are the most consistent over 38 games. Whether you like it or not, and whether you think, you know, we should be salty about it, we should da. Bro, you have been consistent over a 38-game period. And that's all you got to say, really. If I'm being honest with you, there isn't much to kind of be down about it. Yeah, they've got 20. I reckon they'll get 21 before we get our 20. Our 21. I think they'll get their 25 before we even get our 21. So it's dark times, man, to be a United fan right now when you've got Liverpool and Man City who aren't far away from us as well. You know what I mean? In terms of, you know, Premier League, obviously the 20 times is a bit mad, but like them man are still they're still piling up their champion their Premier League.
10. They got 10 now.
They got 10. So they only need what? 10 more?
There's only 4 teams in double digits. United, Liverpool, Arsenal, City. City have caught us. Like we were sitting on 13. City have won what 6, 7 Premier Leagues.
Yeah.
They have literally. It must be more than that because Pep won. How many? Pep won? Pep won 6. No, and then you've got Mancini, Pellegrini. That's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've won 8, bro, and we've just understand. So they were sitting on 2 league titles.
Yep.
They had 2, and we had 13. Now they have 10, and we still have 13. Blood.
Yeah. They've won it 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, see 8 because if Pep's got 6, then it's Pellegrini and Mancini.
Wow, they've won 8, you know, since 2011.
So you imagine in 2011 they had 2 league titles and we had 13. 2025 we still have 13. They have 10.
Wow.
People tell me I'm negative.
Yeah. In that time, the last time we won the league, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 different teams. Sorry, 20 teams other than you that have won the league. 20. Boy, it's crazy. Even Chelsea, to be fair, that's shocking from them. They're approaching 10 years now without a Premier League trophy.
Yeah, because 2017.
2017, bro. They're approaching, 10 years. Don't let them get away with it. They think they're on a drought as well, you know. Like, and I don't think they're going to win the title for the next 2-3 years. Unless they buy like a proven goal scorer, a top manager, or better than this Maresca guy. I don't think this Maresca can win the title. I just think it's emotionally unstable for me. Like that's all I can see right now. I can't see them winning the title. I'm being truly honest with you. They need to get some top reinforcements if they need to. So, boy, we're nowhere near that. You know what I mean? So, who's really ready? Man City. I mean, they even look a bit miles off it, but I still think they'll challenge next year because they'll have Rodri back. Rodri's a big difference. Haaland will be back. They have a few key players back. Arsenal will still be in amongst it. Again, they need a big striker. I don't want to say manager because people get a bit sensitive on social media. Think, oh, but what do you mean about Arteta? Arteta could be a reason why you're not winning the league. That you can't win the league. He might be a reason.
Sorry, not Slot. Salah said that he said to Slot when he came into the club that I don't want to defend. Don't let me defend. Just let me stay in space and just let me attack, and I will do the job. But just kind of ease the reins off me on the defensive side. Just let me go forward. Don't let me go that way. If I go that way, I will do what needs to be done. Slot agreed to it. You see the Salah numbers in his words. Is that a reason why they won the league title? Because Slot is willing to listen to his players and not just go with his methods, his philosophy. Because there has to be a point when the players have an input on what is going on. When we went to Man City away, the last time we beat them, Santi Cazorla masterclass. Wenger put the team up on the board. Santi said, this ain't going to work. Our formation needs to be different. Because if we go out there like this, they'll kill us like normally. Santi suggested something. Wenger said, okay, cool, let's see. We won the game 2-0.
Yeah.
Is Arteta controlling it too much?
The thing is, right, because they've got different styles, innit? We didn't really know too much about Arne Slot, so I would say for me, Salah took advantage of that. Whereas with Arteta, I don't think he can really particularly do that. Like, because Saka's not going to do that. Havertz ain't going to do that. And what you got to remember, the manager brings in players that he thinks he can have authority over. He brought in Declan Rice. He brought in, all these players, Marino. Like, he has authority over these guys, bro. So you got to remember, that these guys can only really do the job. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I think for me, it's difficult to kind of basically use them together in the same boat, even though I do believe Arteta does have a lot of power. He does at Arsenal. He really, really does. You can see it. The way he's buying these players, the way his signings have been all tailored towards his structure. I do believe, though, with Salah, he did write a post as well last year. I don't know if you've seen his post. He goes, we'll come back and win this league as well. So, he's got a lot of power at Liverpool. These guys have put their contract to the last minute, bro, and made Liverpool get out the checkbook, and maybe they've doubled their wages. We don't know yet the wages and whatnot. So it's difficult, but I still believe, though, Arteta, somewhat degree, is holding you a little bit back because of his stubbornness. Sometimes his style, sometimes it has to be the perfect goal, has to be the perfect this, has to be the perfect that. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? So in that regards, it is a little bit difficult. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think with Salah, though, it's easier for him to say that than for you lot to, like, be that person. To be like, yo, you get what I'm trying to say, bro?
Like for example, like with the midfield players,
Yeah.
they must not like the style that we play because they don't really get a lot of input on the game. They can't really stamp their authority. You understand?
Yeah.
Control the game, dictate, because it's always sideways, moving it across and trying to get the wingers in. Don't you think like the midfielders can say to him, like, yo, like, can we change up the play a little bit? Like, because you're seeing that, yo, we're going backwards right now. In the league, definitely. Like, cup competitions are different.
You know what it is, bro? The problem is that conversation needs to be with the fan base. I think the fan base are there for the journey. They want it to be Arteta that wins the trophy. They don't want to start again. I think there's a lot of PTSD. There's a lot of PTSD within the fan base.
But we're not in a situation like we have been in previous years when we were in the mud. Like when Wenger left, it was a lot of fuckery going on. Emery left a lot of fuckery here as well, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
Not fully down to him, what he was given to work with. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because majority of them players he didn't want to bring in. You know what I mean? He was just given them and told to, you understand, make it work, basically. You get me? This situation now is a lot different. We've got top players. You understand?
Yeah.
We got players that, you get me? If we don't start winning, they will start looking elsewhere, blood. Because
Facts.
they will get offers from other top clubs that are winning. Like, yeah, we're competing, but we're not winning, blood. You understand? We need to win, bro. You get
But
me?
again, is he okay? This summer now, yeah, you go get Gyökeres. They really shouldn't be an excuse now. You got a bad boy striker. You got a bad boy goal scorer. Are you now going to win the league? Like, if he's given the tools this year, is this a season right now where we say, okay, cool, and especially if you don't win the Champions League, because the Champions League is there, you can win it, but it's almost like not guaranteed because there's top clubs there. If you don't win anything next year, yeah, and I really don't feel it's a case of not winning. I think you've got to win the Premier League, or he should really be told, yo, the project's over, you can't win it, it's done. Or again, our majority of the Arsenal fan base happy to be there and be like, you know what, we're competing. Why would you get rid of him? Why would, when you look at United and all these teams that are failing and whatnot, like that's the problem, and that's that comparison there is deadly because you've then almost got to start again and whatnot. Bro, I believe the fan base is a big problem as well because have they got the mentality to be like, yo, if it doesn't work again next year, we start again? Is it a player thing? Is it strategy? Is it a process? You know, like because Slot has proven that phase one, you know, he's done well. Phase one, bro.
He's won the Premier League. He got to
Yeah.
Bro. He's everything that they say, yeah. You can't beat Pep. You have to wait till Pep leaves. Man City are untouchable. When Man City fall up, we'll pick up the pieces. Then we will step up and we will step to the forefront. Bro, it's all out the window. It's all of the excuses are out of the window.
And the maddest thing is, it's like no one else was there alongside you lot with Liverpool.
No,
just literally you, bro. Nobody else.
The amount of times they slipped this season and we never capitalized once. They would draw, we would draw.
Yeah.
There was times they slipped.
Yeah.
And we just said, yeah, fuck it. We're not serious.
Yeah.
12 draws, blood. It's not good. It's
That's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
So it's only taken them 82 points to win the league, blood. Blackburn got more in 94.
Yeah.
It was a capitulation this year in the league, blood.
Yeah, no, 100%. Even though Liverpool will go mad for and just be like,
Liverpool deserve it. Yeah, I mean, they were the most consistent team.
A lot of people have capitulated. Yeah, you're right. Like the quality of the league as well. Like even though like teams are still pick points of each other, don't get me wrong, yeah, but like the quality of the league has gone downhill though as well. Like it's it's gone downhill, bro. And obviously that can pick up next year. Obviously, we go again next year, all of that, you know, that jazz. But bro, like Liverpool could win this back-to-back next year, you know, because they've not signed anyone.
That was my final question to you before we move on. Is this the Liverpool era?
I wouldn't say Liverpool era.
Salah staying, Van Dijk staying.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on with Trent yet.
Yeah.
Salah and Van Dijk staying is massive. You get me? Yeah. I think even Alisson staying. That is massive. Their spine is basically their blood. You get me? McAllister, he's been fantastic. They're probably going to bring in a few. Slot will probably bring in a few now because you always need to revamp the squad, keep everyone on their toes.
Yeah. Facts.
Could this be their little? You get me? 2-3 years of them.
You know what? If they win it back to back, then I think they have to win it back to back. They haven't won it back to back, have they? In the modern era, 2019, they went away for a couple of years. Then obviously they could have won it. Obviously, to be fair, obviously Man City, but yeah, they fell off for a little bit. You know what I mean, and whatnot. Then obviously they won it. They won it now. but like to do back to back, you have to take it another level now. Buy some players now. You know, they City bought Haaland, you know, and they went 3 in a row, whatever it is. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's the case, but yeah, they obviously went 4 in a row as well.
They got the Champions League
As well with it as well. Treble, you know, can they do that as well? 100-point mark, you know, like there's a lot of things you got to do as well, like to become the dominant, but it's easily feasible, bro. Easily feasible, bro. Like, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be, bro? When you got to look at like the quality of the league right now, like who's really knocking the door, bro? Who's really knocking on the door? Like, who is? You know, like I don't think there is, bro. Everyone's inconsistent, you know. So I don't see a team being there. I could be wrong, but I don't want it to be City. I don't think Arsenal have got the minerals or the ambition to go out there and do it. Like I really don't, man. And that's the problem, my bro. Like I look at it from my point of view. If they go back to back, that's when it's gonna get worried. Get worried for me because boy, then I'm like, shit. It's starting to sink in now, boy. 21, 22, 23. Then it's like Liverpool are clear then. And if they had a couple of Champions Leagues in there, yeah, long day. Van Dijk ain't getting any slower. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to get slower, getting stronger
He
and
looked
stronger.
a bit shaky when he come back from his injury, but now he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's
bro.
back.
He's back, bro. 33.
This is what I'm saying. Like, this could be their little, you know what I mean? Their little 2-3-year, little 3-year, who knows, blood.
The football, you never know. Football works in cycles, innit? And football works like in mysterious ways, innit? Like they could come out of nowhere and just capitulate next season. You never know. Like there is that element there.
Nah, not with Salah, Van Dijk staying. Nah, it's not happening, blood.
Bigger things have happened in football, but I'm just saying. Bigger things have happened in football.
You've seen how crazy Liverpool's getting, blood. That's not happening next year.
Inshallah, we pray.
You must have been praying yesterday, blood, because that's the only way I saw you getting back into that fucking game, mate. You understand? Bournemouth won, Man United won, scammer draw is back again, blood. You understand?
Bro, I left with something, bro. You know what I mean? On the Big Six, we got a little league going on. I got another correct score, 1-1. I called it 1-1, and it was 1-1. You know what I mean? By hook or crook, we did it. You know what I'm saying? It deflected off Hoyland. Man, celebrated.
Did it deflect off him, or was it a stroke of class?
Yeah. You sip on your drink there. You sip on that drink.
I need to laugh, blood. Whoa, man's been miserable for 23 minutes, blood. What the fuck?
I robbed Ogati of his goal. But listen, it is what it is. It was a dead game. The penalty, the red card helped us. I don't think that if the red card happened, I don't think we win. We get a draw out of that game. And yeah, we're just bad, bro. Like we're generally just shocking, bro. Like we had more chances than them. Don't get me wrong, and all of this and that. But really and truly, bro, like it was still bad, bro.
Yeah, were they really chances?
Yes, I'm saying.
It was
Garnacho was
yeah, Kepa made a good save from Garnacho.
Yeah, Garnacho. And there's the one that Mount had. Again, he always seems to be blocked or whatever. Never seems to get on target. And yeah, what else is there? Like, there's not really much else to it, if I'm being honest with you.
Because they hit the bar.
They hit the bar, yeah.
After his first
goal. They had a couple of chances as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, they had a couple of like chances that went agonizing wide or whatnot. You know, they had a free kick as well. Hit the post.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, the Wataru one.
Yeah, he was dangerous as well.
My boy Semenyo, blood, he was cooking you lot.
Yeah, Semenyo, bro. I'm out of United fans that look down on Semenyo. I'm like, yo, listen,
Arsenal fans as well, bro. I'm like, a man said to me, he's not Arsenal quality. I said, so what? Havertz is. Yeah,
Havertz is.
Semenyo's not.
Yeah, exactly. You know what it is, bro? Like,
fucking Trossard here.
Trossard, yeah.
But you're telling me Semenyo's not, bro. That's where these man deserve the fucking picture.
Bro, I'm trying to say, bro, that's just, they don't realize this, bro. They just think, oh yeah, but everyone's above our level. Really,
bro, truly. I look at players like Semenyo and Mbeumo, and I think that they are like, especially Mbeumo, yeah.
I see
him like a Sadio Mane when he was at Southampton.
Yeah,
If you take him to a big club, he's gonna go to another level. Blood.
another level. Yeah, facts.
Semenyo, I think
Yeah.
Semenyo. I rate him, but I think it's a slight risk.
Slight risk. Yeah,
But
yeah.
Mbeumo is, I think that's a certified. That's
Certified. Yeah, yeah,
in a big team.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Even Wisa, man. Wisa's underrated as well.
Them Congolese man, then like I bet hey,
yeah, bro. Like he scores goals as well, bro. So, bro, like he could be like a Demba Ba moment where he moves to Chelsea or whatever, and then takes it to another level over there. So, I think for me, like when I look at United now, it's just Europa League, bro. For me, like Europa League, that's all my eyes are focused on that one. All eyes on the prize. Focus on the Europa League, and yeah, it's peak, bro. It's really, really peak. Like that's all. If we lose,
you are doing what we're doing right now. Like
but yours is not as detrimental as ours.
You're turning the tap on and off. It's on and off. It's Europa League is on, and then Premier League it off, and then Europa it on, and Premier it off. We're doing.
We don't win this Europa League,
Champions League.
We don't win this Europa League. This season is a failure. Like even though yours can still be deemed as a failure, it's not embarrassment because we've got
14th.
Yeah, because we're 14th. You feel me? So that's why for us it's extra for me, like important we win this Europa League. Extra important.
Do you actually have belief? Like, I mean, what you're seeing, bro. Do you, like I said, Leon, again, the red card saved you, blood. You get me? How many times are you gonna get the rubber, the green? Is this where the rubber, the green?
So
your lucky charm, you get me, your little leprechaun, leave the building, blood.
So we win that tournament, broski. That's all I'm gonna say. So we win that tournament, keep this luck going, keep this momentum, whatever you want to call it, keep it going, bro. That's all I care. Keep it up, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep it up, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's all I can say. Keep it up because, boy, do I care? Do I really care? Do I really care? That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah. I'm just like, for me, win that Europa League, bro.
What if he goes? What if he gets knocked out?
Hey?
What if he gets knocked out?
Yeah.
You've seen, I don't know what he's trying to implement on your team.
I don't know. I'll be real with you. If he was sacked the next day, I couldn't really argue against it. I've always said give him at least a transfer window to at least get his own players in, and the next season we go again. Does he deserve a transfer window? Probably not. I think
he's been in charge this season longer than Ten Hag.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Ten Hag was only here for like less than 10 games, I think it was. Yeah, he's won 6 wins in 23.
He hasn't won back-to-back games.
Bro, Wolves have won 6 in a row. It's peak, bro. It's peak in the dunya.
Prediction for the Bilbao game.
Bilbao, I'm going to say 2-1 Bilbao. Maybe 3.
Is it away?
Yeah, away.
3-1 Bilbao.
Yeah, it could be, it could be 3-1 Bilbao. I can't lie.
3-1 Bilbao, blood.
But we will turn it around second leg.
You hope so.
We will so.
You gonna win Europa?
Yep.
Yeah?
You gonna win the Champions League?
Nah. Unfortunately not, blood. You get me? There's
I would just go for
PSG's tough enough, blood. You get me? PSG's gonna be more difficult than the Real Madrid game. This is a team that's.
I don't think any fan would laugh at you if you said you're gonna win it.
Say that again.
I don't think any fan should say, yo, you got it wrong, or you did it there. Like, I would go for it. If I beat Real Madrid, I would go for it, man. Okay.
I've been hurt so many times, blood. You get me? I put my neck on the line, Baku, blood. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
I witnessed 4-1. I flew 7 hours. My team lose 4-1, blood. You understand? Thousands of pounds spent. I'm not doing it again, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I actually hear it.
PTSD is real, blood.
I actually hear it.
People don't understand. Like, you get me? It's a lot easier. I know now, like for me, because I've been a match going fan, like, week in, week out Europe. Bro, it's a lot easier when you're. I know now, like it's a lot easier when you're in your yard. You get me? You can just
Facts.
turn off the TV and boom. When I'm in the stadium, bro, I'm blood. Man,
Yeah.
still got to travel home and them thing now. I got let me deal with the opposition fans having the
Yeah.
time of their life, blood. You get me? While I'm just there, miserable, blood. You feel me? So yeah, man, PTSD is real, blood. You get me? But
But if you get a big win over Real Madrid, sorry, over PSG,
PSG.
yeah, boy,
It's
then
got to be the same thing as the Madrid game. We have to win the tie at the Emirates.
yeah,
We have to win the tie at the Emirates, blood. It has to be a 3-0 again. Yeah, it has to be a 3-0 again because I know that then PSG fans probably got something planned for when we go over there, blood. You get me?
yeah,
The Real Madrid thing that's not intimidating, bro. You get me? When they go out to Paris and see real ultras, blood. You get me? Real madman. When the crowd's just full of man in ski masks, flares everywhere, blood. This ain't like everyone's all in white at Madrid, blood. You get me? Everyone's all in black at PSG, blood. You're going into the dungeon. You understand? I've been there, bro. I know what that stadium's like. You get me? So we have to kill off the tie at the Emirates, blood, and then we got a chance. You get me? If we go to PSG with the game level or a 1-goal lead, yeah, it could be a techie one still. You get me? I don't even know what to predict. Blood. That's the worst thing. I'm sitting there. Like,
yeah. I'm gonna say 2-1 Arsenal first leg.
Yeah, I'll probably say 2-1 Arsenal as well. You know,
Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal.
I think PSG score, man.
Yeah,
That pace,
yeah,
that pace they got, blood, is frightening. You understand?
right. The interchange, everything,
Yeah,
bro.
like whether it's Dewey, Bacola, Cavra, Dembele, you got Vertina and flipping João Neves in the midfield with Fabian Ruiz. Oh my god, this team better be ready tomorrow, blood, or it's gonna be a long night, blood. You get me? But
Yeah.
big up everyone as always, blood. You
Come
understand?
on.
Big up everyone as always, but another show wrapped up like a zombie, blood. You get me? Make
Come
sure
on.
you give a like if you haven't. Subscribe to the bro. Subscribe to TroopzTV. I'll be back on Friday. Sai's channel, hopefully.
Boy, that day, man, we gotta pray. That's a good show for us, man. Boy, oh my days, I can't even think about that day. Oh my
People,
God.
pray for us, blood.
Pray for us.